Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently big. There's no doubt about that, but we need to do some coring. There's no doubt about that either. We're going to continue to tick forward here. We will still have a few rebels, I think. Yeah, there'll be a few, but not all that many. So we're going to continue to core here, and there's a conversion finishing up. So we will sort by unity, and we'll go ahead and convert that. Cool. So we're going to need to get our hands on more admin power. I do think that our next goal is to finish taking over all of North America. So we're going to definitely need to fight Imperator and Korea from here. That is, oh, we have another core that another conversion that we can do. That's absolutely fine. We need all the admin power we can get our hands on. We're building the Grand Palace of Bangkok. That's going to be done in a long time. So that one's not going to be done for a while. I probably should have made that one a core first, but it is what it is. So we're going to continue to core down this direction. There's another core finishing up. So we're at 136. We're not going to have major rebellions from here. Okay. So we need 100 more admin power to core Moulmein. And then from there, we need 75 for Bangkok, but that's a long ways out. We could definitely look at our state's situation here. That's under geographical? Yes. Okay, so we can probably think about making some of these into states eventually. The question is, do we want to do it now? That will cost us more admin, and we need to wait for some of these cores to finish up, of course. But we could do that. We just had some separatists raise up. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. They're right here. But I want to check all of the... Hello. Well, hello. That's a state. Fantastic. Any others down here that we can do right now? The answer is no, but we can definitely get started coring this soon enough. But we need to deal with these rebels, so we'll eliminate them right now. Cool. And there's that battle won. Excellent. We shouldn't have too many more rebellion issues. But we do need a little bit more admin power here to core Moulmein. We lost our statesman, horrified by our policies. Well, let's take a look at what we've got here. That was this guy. That's not too bad, actually. We don't really care too much about our diplomatic. None of these are accepted cultures. I'm going to go for this guy, and then we're just going to fire all of these. I would like to get a level 5, because we would like to finish out these influence ideas, but it's okay for now. Cool. So next month, we get to core Moulmein. There we go. And then we can start making full cores down here while working on our buffer states. Perfect. Okay, and the question is... who exactly... let's see, that's Brunei there. That's Brunei. Imperator has this territory over here as well. They're a vassal of Revolutionary Tidor. Interesting. So we could definitely fight these guys. Now we have these forces, or rather these ships up here. I'm going to just tell them to dock up and get repaired. For the moment. We're going to want to shift them from this location for sure. Ooh, a free stability? Yes, please. Thank you very much. We lose 10 prestige. I don't really care too much about that, but that's okay. So that's going to be quite a lot to core all of this, and we did just finish up a couple more cores. Brunei and Cascadian Separatists, over this way, they're actually already dealt with, so no problem whatsoever there. Cool. So... this will give us a way in to fight these guys. And potentially get a toehold on Australia. Which seems pretty okay, actually. Pretty okay indeed. Okay, I wanted to check in on this. Not an accepted culture, not an accepted culture, not an accepted culture. So they are all out of here. We don't care about them. Separatist sentiment to be expected until we finish up some of these cores. There is one finishing up there. We're down below 100% overextension now. I don't want to go to war while we still have overextension. So I definitely want to chill for a little bit here, but not very long. Not very long at all. That center of revolution is still being obnoxious, but that's okay. So yeah, we lost a general there. That's fine. I wanted to check in again to see if we had someone here who was an accepted culture. Nope. Nope. And nope. Get out of here, you jerks. Okay, what do we got here? No? This one is. Diplomatic reputation is maybe okay. We'll go for it. Cool. So that'll maximize our power. Fantastic. We must protect our trade. Okay, are these guys repaired? The other option is going after Korea. Who are they allied with? Banjar and a tributary of Ming? So Ming would definitely defend them. So we would have to be prepared to fight Ming. Now, I'm not saying that we can't fight Ming. They have 1 million troops. It seems like a lot. Until you realize that we have 5 million troops. That's a lot more. We can definitely fight Ming, but we would have to be well prepared for it. Ming would be our hardest opponent yet. So I do think that Imperator is the target here. And I do want to fight Ming. Don't get me wrong. I want to start carving into them. But I don't think this is the time. Senwi we should be truced to still. Yes. And all of these guys down here we should be generally truced to. Malacca we could probably think about fighting. That might be a good way to fight Japan again, actually, at some point. Who else are Japan allied with? Luwu and Malacca again. So we could actually go after these guys again. We're still truced with them for a while more. But that is a potential option later on down the road. We do have a spare colonist right now. We should definitely be working on promoting settlement growth over here. There we go. I wonder how long he's been sitting there. Probably a while, if I had to guess. There's another conversion finishing, and we will continue to convert. We're doing well on our conversion speed. We're at 114% conversion. I don't really care about Mongolia's opinion of us, to be honest. They're a tributary of Ming. They're a single province nation, I think. That might be a good way to fight Ming, actually. And only Ming. It might be. That said, we could also just directly declare on Ming. Japan would join that. So we'd be looking at like 1.4 million troops. It'd be obnoxious, for sure, but we could probably do it. I say probably. We could definitely do it. And carving into Ming would not be a bad thing. But I think Mongolia would be the better course of action there. So that'll be fine. I want to continue to make full cores, and I want to come down here and make states. So, geographical state. Cool. So let's see what we can make into states here. Anything? Ah. Pop up. Okay. What do we got? Nothing. So we need to finish up some of these cores here first. That's unsurprising. And it's completely okay. So we're capped out on our manpower. Advancement of the merchant classes. Cool. How are we doing on our tech? We're at 29 across the board. And next month's tick, we're going to be able to make another core here. I do think we'll go back to war somewhat soon, but our admin deficit still exists. We're gaining 16 per month. The Trade League of Malacca just disbanded. Fascinating. Now, we could definitely think about attacking... I don't want to be in state mode. We definitely want to think, or could think about attacking here. Who are your allies? Okay. Do you have territory other than this? You must, right? This doesn't have a capital fort. They must have other territory. I don't know where it would be, though. Maybe out in this fog. Interesting. But we could definitely annex them fairly easily. Let's go ahead and move up. These guys are only allied with each other. Tributary state of Senwi. Hang on a moment. If we were to declare on these guys instead, these would come in and Senwi would come in. Hang on a moment. This is an opportunity. It's not going to help our admin power deficit. That's for sure. But it should be okay. I still think that we're going to be lacking a little bit there, but we're going to move these units over. And I'm okay with waiting. I'm not forced marching them, but I'm okay with waiting until they get here. But this is definitely a decent opportunity to clean up some of this area. Okay, we can grab ourselves another idea here. Diplomatic reputation. Sounds good. And let's get a corps made here. Fantastic. Conversion finishing up, always great. And we're almost in position here. Almost. I would like a leader in this army. We'll go with this guy. And then we're going to move in here. And we can declare this now. So if we target here, because if we look at this, yeah, that would actually get us into a war with these guys again. I don't want to do that. We're going to have plenty of overextension just from this, I believe. So we're going to declare a war here. Not on these guys. Hang on. We have a truce there. We want to declare here. We have no truce with these. And we should be able to just move in and eliminate them incredibly quickly. We're going to have to bank admin power rather than spending it on this core. But that's fine. Cool. So we're going to go in. I guess there is a capital fort there. Sounds good. We're going to walk in here, 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 and here. Beautiful. So in we go. They're going to try to run away, and they're going to fail. And we are going to definitely do a lot of damage to them. Now, we can see that they have a decent-sized army that was tucked away in the fog of war. But that's okay. We'll just get this all done. Excellent. Rains have brought fertility. And the question is, what do we do here? Do we leave these guys here and stack in like this? Yeah, I think this is what we do. We just have them completely pinned in. And we'll just siege these down. That looks good to me. So up here, this should be ending very soon. Honestly, this war is over. There's not really much that they can do here. We just need to wait for sieges and to eliminate this army. They're going to continue getting additional units there, it looks like. But that's fine. We could consider making states down here at this point. Let's see. State. There we go. We'll make these into states. That'll be fine. Yeah, we can't make that into a state because Bangkok is not a core. It won't be for a while. So we're going to have to ignore that one for a bit. But now we have all of this that we can make into full cores. But that's fine. I want to hop into our production interface here and take a look at buildings real quick. I want to build state houses where we can, which is literally nowhere. Next priority, town halls. We'll build a few of those, followed by manufactories, which we can't build anywhere. Followed by cathedrals. We can only build these, but that's okay. After that, counting houses, none. Sounds good. And then we'll go for conscription centers, none. And finally, training fields. Actually, that's a decent one. Okay, so that is all good. We'll tick on forward here, And what are we actually looking to gain here? So, first things first, we are attacking these guys as the primary belligerent. That means that we can separate piece out these guys, although they'd currently not accept it. That's 20% overextension and will cost 152. I want to go for just this because I want to see how much could we get away with. And we can't demand these at this point. That would cost 648 plus these 3 provinces. Okay. So we're going to need admin power, and a good amount of it. Bruneian separatists out over here. Honestly, I think we'll let Armenia and Mississippi deal with that. That's not really a concern. And this siege is not going well. We're going to toss additional cannon up there. We're not rolling well on that. So that's okay. It'll happen eventually. Okay, there's a wall breach. Fantastic. And we're going to have this siege ending very, very soon. Defenders have deserted. And actually, we may at this point want to separate piece out Mengjiang. The reason for that... Well, they wouldn't actually accept this. If they would have accepted this, then I would say the reason for that is to just get started on that core. These 3 units can now group up over here. Moulmein is now cored. That's nice. So all we've got is the 14% overextension. We're now going to walk in here and here. And hopefully that's enough to stack wipe this army. I kind of don't think so because of the combat width, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's not going to stack wipe, but we did a lot of damage to it. Wait, it did stack wipe. I guess because it had nowhere to retreat to. Interesting. Okay, so can we take this all in one? No, we can't. So this is going to cost 800. Let's see, 724 here versus 648. So we can assume that this is like 75. And this is like 150. And this is about 75 as well. So this is going to be about another 300 beyond this. So we need roughly 1,000 admin power to core all of this. Good to know. We're going to spread these guys back out. They are no longer needed in their current positions. As I said, this war is over. And we're just waiting on this siege. Now, I want to take a look here. They would now accept this. Cool. I don't know why this is capping out where it was. We can take 120 ducats. Not that it matters. We don't need these ducats. But we can go ahead and get started on this core. Beautiful. So, we want to start that immediately. That'll be done by 20 January of 1782, in like 3 years. So that's fine. Revolutionary ideas, or 19 revolutionary regiments. We'll take the revolutionary regiments, thank you very much, and we'll just immediately go crush them. No problem whatsoever there. Okay, can we now claim everything here? Yes, we can. Beautiful. So we can see we need another 700 admin power to core all this. This is going to be 116% overextension. Honestly, this isn't going to be that bad. They would not currently accept this, but they will very shortly. We don't want to make those cores, but we do want to convert. So we will do so. This siege is now over. Beautiful. I'm actually going to take these guys up here. Okay. So at this point, they would accept this. They're utterly defeated, and we can grab 5 gold as well. Again, not that it matters. We're capped. But insult to injury, right? So we'll go ahead and send this demand. There we go. And that gives us a lot of nice territory out over here with forts on our border with Ming. I don't hate that. In fact, I'm going to go into province improvements here. We're going to choose level 8 forts. We're going to build them here, if we can. We can't construct more buildings in most of these. Fair enough. But I was going to build forts all along this border if we could. But we can't, so that's fine. No real problem there. I'm going to sort by overextension. And we're going to immediately start coring these that cost 76. I'm actually going to sort by cost. And we're going to core anything that is cheap, but also that gives us overextension. So we may have a few rebels here. Aztec separatists? Whatever. We'll continue to convert. Fantastic. And we will need to continue to core anything that is giving us overextension right now. Let's look at our unrest. This isn't so bad. We can handle 150% unrest with no big deal. So that's great. Next up, we'll core this. And I don't really want to go back to war while we have this much deficit. But we did lose our diplomatic advisor. So who do we got here? Not accepted, not accepted. This one is accepted. And not accepted. We'll go with this guy and just bump him up. I don't really care about the improved relations, but I definitely want the diplomatic power. So that'll be okay. So we need additional admin power here, of course. We're pretty admin power gated. But we'll look for additional ways to get territory out over here. Now, that's Japan. Interesting. We might be able to take some of these Japanese colonies out here. All of Siberia in the next Japanese war, I think, is going to be the plan. But we do need to get these cores done. I'm less interested in getting these full cores done at the moment. But getting the territorial cores done is extremely important. So we'll get that underway. There's a third one going. Fantastic. And we are now getting close to our maximum monarch power in the military category, but we can grab Miltech 30, and that's big. We get a new type of infantry, we get military tactics, we get land morale, and improved flanking range. That's all incredible. So we're definitely going to switch over to mass infantry. Beautiful. That is absolutely fantastic. We can invest in a new idea, postal service. Sure. That's fine. Envoy travel time. Whatever. Vassal force limit contribution will be nice. And I want to check in. What is our vassal liberty desire looking like? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Fascinating. Ooh, gain 75 admin power. Done. We have some Wessexian revolts over here. Okay, you guys are a little ways away from Wessex, but sure. I guess we'll accept that. So we can't core here because we are still building the Grand Palace of Bangkok. Our truce with Japan is now up, and we'll deal with these two revolts in a moment here. But I do want to start coring here. There we go. That's underway. Okay, revolts. No problem. And in theory, no problem. I'm going to pop a leader here. We're going to walk in there, and then we're going to come in like this and reinforce if necessary. Let's see how necessary that ends up being. Our morale is great, but we are definitely losing a lot of troops. Once our reinforcements get there, though, we'll be fine. So I'm glad I reinforced that. The end of the revolution, huh? Okay, cool. So that's great. We're going to need a few hundred more admin points here. Armenian particularists in 2 locations. One here and one here. In both cases, I'm going to put in a leader. And we should be fine. Fantastic. There's a conversion finishing, and we will continue to convert. And there we go. And with that, it is about time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to think about attacking Japan again, I think. We do need to manage our admin deficit, that's for sure. But that is well and truly underway. So we may think about attacking Japan here very soon. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. Hello, we beat these rebels. Cool. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Jens Graham, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.